Hi guys, Max HD here, back again with another video. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to start off with the Newcastle lineup for the game in this 1-1 draw with Burnley tonight at St James's Park. So the Newcastle lineup for the game: in goal we had Caldaro. In the back four we had DeAndre Yedlin, Jamal Lascelles, Kieran Clark and Paul Dummett. In the midfield four we had Christian Atsu, Mikel Merino, Mohamed Diarra, Kennedy and Jose Perez. And up front on his own we had Joselu. On the bench forward tonight was Freddie Woodman, Javi Manquillo, Isaac Hayden, John Joe Shelvey, Jake Murphy, Matt Ritchie and Dwight Gale. So Newcastle came into this one looking for to pick up a 3 points, and needed 3 points for this game, as we then have to go on to play Palace, who at the moment, as it sits in the Premier League table, which will be up on the screen now, Newcastle sit 14th in the Premier League table, with Burnley sitting 7th. Of course, if Newcastle pick up a win against Crystal Palace, we could move up to 11th in the table, which would be really good. But back to what happened tonight. Captain Lascelles, Skipper Lascelles, doing exactly what a captain should, putting away the goal for Newcastle when we needed it. With Kennedy crossing in the ball from the corner, the debutant Kennedy putting in an absolute amazing performance, in my opinion. He absolutely shone for Newcastle tonight, and if he performs like that, then I hope Newcastle buy him on the permanent, because wow, what a player. He just put an entire different spin on the way Newcastle played tonight. I haven't seen Newcastle play like that in a little while, not since about when we got the 1-0 win over Crystal Palace. That was the last time I seen Newcastle play absolutely amazing, to be honest. We haven't really been doing it of late, but Captain Lascelles banged away the header from the Kennedy cross in off of the corner, and Newcastle went 1-0 up. The impressive Kennedy signed on loan from Chelsea with an option to buy, as we all know, and he set up the chance for a penalty tonight, which Joselu got to step up to take, and unfortunately, typical Joselu, team effort on the penalty, banged it right into Nick Pope, and Nick Pope managed to save it. A completely easy save. Anybody, even your gran, could make this save, literally. It was an absolute team effort, absolutely terrible. He should be disgraced at the way he took that penalty tonight, and basically should be disgraced with the way his performances have been for Newcastle. I know we only bought him for 5 million, but at the end of the day, you've got to perform at a higher level. You've come from Stoke to Newcastle. Newcastle are a different team, we're on a different level. I'm not being disrespectful to Stoke here, but Newcastle's on a completely different level to Stoke. You've got Stoke down here, and Newcastle's probably like way up here. I know some people wouldn't probably say that, but to be honest, I've got to tell you my honest opinion, and Newcastle are on a completely different level to Stoke. So Joselu really needs to buck up his performances, because he had a lot of chances tonight where he could have put them away, and Newcastle could have ended up winning the game 3-4-0, but instead we'll come away with a 1-1. I'm happy with the point, but on the other hand, looking at it, that 2 points that we've dropped tonight could come in vital come the end of the season, which isn't good, and the only guy to blame for that happening is none other than Joselu, because he should have put away his penalty, and he should have put away his other chance as well. But Newcastle went on into the match, and Caldaro, unfortunately not his fault, point blank saved, smashed it up onto the crossbar. It comes flying back down, smacks him on the face, and goes into the back of the net off of a Sam Folks shot. Of course, not Caldaro's fault at all. Nobody could help that. He couldn't do a thing about it, really, and it's not his fault at all on that one. But that made it 1-1 in the match, and Newcastle are now without a home win in 8 Premier League games after Caldolo's own goal against Burnley tonight, handing Burnley a 1 point, a point they did not deserve in my opinion. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm happy with the point, but on the other hand, like I say, it's 2 points lost. Them 2 points could come in vital come the end of the season. And as for the transfers today as well, Newcastle could be on the verge of getting Islam Slimani, and we have loaned out a whole load of players. There'll be a video coming out on that probably later on, if all of the transfers are done by then. If not, then it'll be within the coming days, as I'll wait until all of the transfers are done before I put up my video on the entirety of the deadline day. So make sure to watch out for that in either tonight or in the coming weeks. As always, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. I've been Mags HD, and I'll see you later.